Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching The Legend of Vox Machina. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 5 of season 2 of The Legend of Vox Machina. With the last one, we got Vex back, but we kind of have a different Vax now, and the trials that he is seemingly going through with the Vestige on, that he has now given himself to the Matron of Ravens. I don't know if now he has to do her bidding, if there is something that has to do with the other Vestiges and part of the Calamity, but he fought Pervan and he won and he became the champion. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means for him, but I do know that when he was viewing the Calamity, when he was kind of in the realm seeing them, and that was a stunning image, by the way, he did see the Sphinx's mate, and then it turned into like this pointed mountain, and I feel like that's where we need to go now. That's the destination. We don't have Cash or Zara with us anymore, which I would say is a good thing, but it seems like Cash is actually good to have around. Zara, a little bit of a troublemaker, not very happy with her, especially because I was actually told that Zara and Vex are actually really good friends, or they were actually better friends in the campaign. Obviously, I did go back. I couldn't help it. I went back and I finished watching the last of that scene. Poor Liam. Poor Liam. I wanted to hug him so badly. And how it panned out, it still didn't seem like Cash was the reason why Vex was brought back. But as we saw in the episode, it was the Matron of Ravens that kind of severed the tie between Vex and Vax. And she now is kind of tied to Vax. And I don't know who the people were that were in kind of like the burnt down like farmhouse shed. I don't know what it is. I don't know where they were, but it was somebody that was obviously sick, and he was witnessing it. And then there was like that little scary like jump scare thing that happened. I kind of forgot about that. I don't know what that means, but it can't be good at all. But now we do know that we have to journey to find the Sphinx's mate to hand over the Vestige. I don't know once we get there if handing that over will help Vax and release him of like this curse from the Matron of Ravens. I don't even know if it is a curse or if it's just like she now has him to carry out this journey. And I don't know if she is conflicted about the Sphinx's mate having the Vestige. I got really excited about Grog fighting the one-eyed toothy monster with the sword. Craven's Edge, is that what it's called? Anyway, not good that he has that sword. I wouldn't mind if he like went back and we got to see Groon, because Groon was awesome. And I feel like Grog could learn a couple more lessons and I'd be fine with that. So not much of an opening commentary to this, but like, let's get going. Let's find the Sphinx's mate. Let's figure out how we free Vax of any of this. But like that also, before I move forward, I can't think of what it's called. Like if it's a locket, if it is a medallion, but I almost said trinket. But trinket can be held in a trinket. There you go. There you go. Which is a great way to have the bear travel without having to physically show the bear on screen. I see you. Smart. Very smart. Thankfully, Zara gave her that. And like, it's really interesting how Zara was like, no, we need to take that. It's part of the Slayer's take. And then, you know, just like saw Vax do what Vax did, which was stunning and amazing. And wow, what a great visual. But like she's just like, oh, here, by the way, take this. Are they done? Are we not seeing them anymore? Are we gonna end up going back there at any point? I don't know. I'm pretty interested to get going and finding the Sphinx's mate, because again, those visuals are stunning. The animation of it was like very beautiful, but again, fairly terrifying. Some of the other visuals we got, like I said, like the skull dead face thing. I don't know what that is. I don't like it. but I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm not going to speculate. And I didn't watch any further until after, I think the last thing... Trying to think of like what the last part of the campaign was that I watched. I try not to go any further and know any more into the story. There was no leaving the tomb or anything. Like I didn't get that far. So I feel like the sunken tomb was at the end of that particular day's part of the campaign. So then whatever's happening after this is like the newest part. A brand new day, another Thursday. Apparently they play on Thursdays. I'm learning. I'm getting it. Maybe not as quickly as most people, but like I'm enjoying the ride, and I'm enjoying getting these little bits and pieces, and people sending me like little clips and saying, watch this, watch that, watch this, watch that. And I really enjoy it, and I appreciate you all for doing that for me. But with that being said, let's get into episode 5. And I still have plenty of rosé left over. Thankfully, nothing too tragic happened in the last episode, so I didn't need to finish the glass. Pass through fire? What does that mean? I mean, I'm sure we'll find out. Ooh, pretty. Who are you? Is this Vasselheim or is this flashback?
No, don't go!
I'll be back, little flower. But until then, you need to know something. Listen to that, Keyleth. Do you hear it?
The wind?
Your power.
Whoa! Ow!
Never pull back. See? Flame cannot live without air, and we are air Ashari, are we not? We were made to pass through fire.
It doesn't hurt you?
Only if you let it.
Oh my god.
Time for Mom to go.
Can I go with you?
You'll always be with me, and one day you'll be ready for your own journey. You only have to listen.
What journey is she going on? That seemed like kind of like a final goodbye. She doesn't have like an Aramente thing that she has to do, right? Okay, Keyleth's house, where she's from, all of it, awesome. I adore Keyleth. I feel like I just like I am one with Keyleth. I got worried about the green eyes because of everyone saying the whole thing about Larkin Watch. I have since been told that that is incorrect. I don't know who Larkin is, but I just remember the kid with the green eyes was scary. Or scared. Mean. Angry. And it seems like Keyleth's really powerful, too.
Keyleth! Is something wrong?
It's just... we're so close to Pyra.
Is that where you're from?
No, I'm in Arashari. The Fire Ashari live there.
Pyra.
It was one of the last places my mom was seen alive, on her Aramente.
Oh.
If we're close to Pyra, maybe we should go.
I'd like to, but the people of Taldore are depending on us.
No, you're right. It's fine. I didn't mean to... I'm gonna go get more wood.
How long has Grog been gone? Doesn't take
Oh.
that long to pop a squat.
This is Grog we're talking about.
I'll go check on him. Here, for the fire.
What does that mean? I don't want to watch Grog take a shit.
Craven Edge?
Yeah, it is Craven Edge. Okay.
Yes. Oh, good. You're there. I hunger. Yep, for blood. Look, so I love opening people up to feed you, right? I mean, they're flying apart. It's like a dream. But can I ask, could you ever be full?
Grog, are you talking to your dookie?
Yep, just asserting my dominance. Can you play me a tune? I don't want anyone hearing me go boom boom.
Sure, yeah. Poop accompaniment.
What are friends for?
In an outhouse on the edge of the world.
Oh, so, where was I? What's in this for you?
The blood of your enemies feeds me. Their strength becomes yours. That is our exchange.
I mean, I am crazy yoked out when I'm using you.
All that matters is
Oh, sorry.
my hunger always.
So no, you can't
Man,
get full.
I sympathize with that.
That is the weirdest thing ever, is Grog taking a poop talking to his sword that is talking back to him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
No! Leave me alone!
yeah, explain. He can't take it off. So her mother never came back from her Aramente.
Sing with me, buddies. Road, road, we're on the road. Road, road, we're on the road.
Good thing you and me ain't Charles.
We're on the fucking road.
Great song.
Feel better?
I will when we get there.
You know all these magical words and such. Mind taking a peek at this?
What, you kept that thing? Volunteer.
Oh! It's a flying broomstick. That's fucking awesome.
How about this? I'll tell you the magic word for a favor.
What favor?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's the thing. I'm not gonna tell you. You just gotta trust me.
That's dangerous.
Oh, Valancer!
Oh, woo!
I am not upset whatsoever.
Dan, the what?
Ooh. Pyra.
The volcano is supposed to be dormant.
Oh, no.
The rift to the fire plane is there. If it's erupting, then Pyra... The fire Shari could be in trouble.
Then they'll have to deal with it themselves.
Facts.
But Osisa's instructions were very clear.
Vex. Ugh. Keyleth!
Yeah.
Man, you could go after her if you had a flying broom.
We can't detour every time we see someone in trouble.
This isn't just someone in trouble. It's her people.
Brother, Keyleth would drop everything to help us.
Indeed.
Especially you.
Wow. What the hell was flying above the volcano? Holy crap.
Pyra.
Are those dragons? What are those?
More are coming through. We need help.
Dad?
Keyleth!
I didn't know when I'd see you again.
I can't believe you're here. You must have come for your Aramente. The rift to the fire plane was torn open.
That's impossible.
It was a dragon. He laid waste to our people.
Fucking dragons.
If we can't find a way to close the rift soon, the Fire Dominion will consume ours and remain open forever.
Fire Dominion, that sounds horrible.
How do we close the rift?
By controlling the flames themselves. The two of us.
Oh. You got this, girl.
You've been on your Aramente. Your mastery of fire must be far beyond ours.
You would think.
So she hasn't been doing what she's supposed to for her Aramente.
No freaking way, Keyleth!
Kima? Allura?
They're alive?
But you guys are dead!
We're very much alive. Where's the rest of your team?
How did they survive? I'm happy about it, though.
Oh yeah. You know what you fight fire with?
Fire.
Me.
Is that how the saying goes? Yeah.
Scanlan! Word, please!
Just say yes to that favor and it's all yours.
I hope you fall into lava, asshat!
Well, there wasn't a no. Let's crank up the heat.
Scanlan.
These things are awful, but Grog's having a good time.
Feed me. Well, I'm trying, but none of these guys got bloody insides.
What was that, buddy?
I just love me some blueberry pie.
Oh, Groggles.
Hey,
What?
Alora fucking Vysoren!
Not my middle name, but I'm pleased to see you as well.
How are you here? In Amon, we saw...
Allura saved us.
Yes, 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 yes.
When the tower fell, she whisked us away at the last second.
I love that.
Thordak came through Pyra? How did you even know it was him?
Oh.
Because we are the reason he escaped.
Oh, great.
Years ago, Kima and I battled Thordak with a group not unlike yours. We got hold of an ancient artifact, the Soul Anchor.
Soul
And
Anchor.
decided to bind him to it. Like an arcane tether, it pulled Thordak into the fire plane, imprisoning him there forever.
Not for
Or
forever.
so we thought.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm so glad she's alive, though.
All right, Keelan. This is it.
No, I can't do it.
Of course you can. You're as strong as your mother. Maybe even stronger.
Come on, girl. You got this. Is she doing it?
Yes! Good work, Keelan.
And...
Oh no!
Damn.
Look out!
Good job, Groggles.
I hunger. What? Till you got no blood? Then find me some. Now.
No. I do not like that look at Pike.
Valentia? That's more like it.
I love it. Looks good. She looks good on that broom.
Together! Pike!
Oh no! I got him!
Keyleth.
I'm sorry, Dad.
No, this is when you do a
I
power-up.
haven't finished my trials. I'm too scared. I'm not ready.
Little flower, listen. Listen. Listen to your power.
I am Keyleth, an Arashari, like my mother before me.
Keelan, what are you doing?
I was made to pass through fire.
Tell ya. Every time Keyleth has a moment, it just gets me. Whoa! Whoa! Keyleth! Does this count as her passing a trial? Because this is pretty amazing.
Keelan!
No.
I can't do this again. Please let her walk through. Is that Vax doing that?
Shit, that was
Gave me a heart attack.
Think you'll be needing this.
Look, I don't care about love stories, but I like that one. I want that one to work through.
From this day forward, you have the blessing of Pyra. Your water and earth trials await you on your Aramente. But go forth, knowing you have mastered fire.
Thank you, Flame Speaker.
Thordak escaped with aid from someone posing as one of our own. Be sure you trust those around you. And truly know their hearts.
I trust them with my life.
Quite the look. Mind telling us how you did that?
When the fire took me, I could feel the connection between the planes.
Traveling between planes. Yeah, could be handy. Think you could do it again?
Only one way to find out.
I couldn't have asked for better companions for my dear Keyleth. Until we meet again, please take care of each other. Especially that one.
I think Dad approves.
We'll do what we can to help rebuild Pyra, then head to Whitestone so this one can heal.
Oh. Didn't realize it was like that. I like it.
Oi, Scanlan. Thanks for earlier. That was actually kind of you.
I mean, what was I gonna do? Let you die? Again?
Again?
Because I'm so mature now, I accept your terms. I hereby owe you one favor.
Ooh. It's dangerous. That's dangerous.
This is gonna be fun.
Uh-huh.
Trinket? Care to seal the deal?
Ah! Oh, come on! Oh. I hate that bear.
I love that bear. They look like Grog.
This gold pleases us. For now.
And the herd will keep paying tribute.
For now. For always. Nations will quake and tremble under the reign of the Chroma Conclave.
A reign that will sadly be short-lived. Unless, that is, you care to hear what I have to say.
Who's Anna? Okay, so like, I mean, everyone knows how I feel about Keyleth, and I'm always like, she can power up. She just needs to find it within herself, and she always does, and it's always amazing. But now I'm like worried about where her mom is. Like, her mom never came back from her Aramente. Like, how long do you take to do an Aramente? And does it always have to be this epic? Because if, like, earth and water are like this, yikes. Like, that's intense, but it was beautiful, and it was so great to watch. Especially because there's still something there with Vax. Okay, like, Cash is fine, whatever. He was flirty. No big deal, but like I say, like, I don't need a love story, but I want this one to work. Want it to work. I adore Keyleth. I adore Vax. I would like for them to have something together. Fine, I'll say it. I'm invested. I got to watch that broom work. Not upset about that. I knew like it would be kind of like in the vein of like a witch flying around. Was it Volantis? Jesus, now I'm mixing mediums again. But I want to know what the favor is. I'm sure it will be either embarrassing or saucy. One of the two, maybe. Maybe both. But I loved that Scanlan was flying around on it. I loved that it seemed like Vex was very comfortable on top of that broom floating around. I loved it. I loved it. But I'm very worried about Grog and Craven's Edge because, you know, them having their little chat. I mean, I do a lot of my best thinking on the toilet, so I'm assuming that's when he does his best thinking. And the fact that he could carry on a conversation like that with Craven's Edge, you know, makes sense to me. But definitely worried about him. But also, like, Craven's Edge was not being satisfied by those monsters because obviously it wasn't blood. It was fire. And it's really hungry. And it wasn't allowing Grog to do a power-up, which I think is cool at the time, but definitely worrying. Like, I don't know if that does something to Grog's brain, if it does something to him every single time, if it's hurting him every time, or just at the moment. But, you know, the fact that Pike noticed it a couple episodes back, and then, like, kind of noticed him talking to the sword, you know, now that both Scanlan and Pike have got him talking to the sword and having a conversation with it, that might be a little bit of a mental psychosis he might also be going through. But I'm so glad that even though it was kind of like a side mission, that like Vax was very much like wanting to just charge forward and not having to like deal with like anything, like wanting to deal with the dragons and get that done with. And I think it's because he really, really wants to get that vestige off. I feel like him kind of dismissing Keyleth and dismissing the fact that like it was her people, like that's very not Vax-like. So there needs to be, so there has to be a really good reason as to why he was like really like no, we're not doing this. And I'm so happy that she got to see her father. I'm so happy that she found it super important that she wanted to go to Pyra and she wanted to see what was going on, especially because she knew that the volcano was supposed to be dormant. But Alora and Kima are alive, and a couple. I don't know if I knew that, but that's fine, whatever. Like I'm so happy that they're back. Like I was just like, really? We're just, I mean, and I think because they killed off Uriel that I just assumed that like it'd be possible for them to die as well. I'm happy that wasn't the case. I'm happy that they were here and that we kind of got some backstory that they were responsible for Mordak, Nordak, Hordak, Bodak. Oh God. It was on a yellow sticky note. The dragons. Oh, it wasn't on the yellow one. It was on the pink one. Thordak. I think that was actually the first name I said. Anyway. That's what happens when you try to raw dog your commentary. It just goes to shit. Or it gets really interesting. TBD. Alora was essentially responsible for freeing Thordak and sending him back, which she thought was for forever. Obviously, that is not the case. And then we saw Umbrasil talking to, it looked like other Goliaths. Is that what Grog is? Is Grog just dumb? I was wondering if all Goliaths were like him, but like I was also told that Goliaths don't have hair, and that's why like he was so excited to put on the belt and have the beard. But then that guy had a mohawk. Good look, by the way. But was talking to Umbrasil, and then Anna shows up. Not quite sure, but she has kind of like a crystal ball. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? So I'm pretty sure if I watch the next episode, I might get some answers, but I think I'm going to walk away with a hell of a lot more questions. So guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon, as well as the full-length reactions to the other previous episodes of Season 1 and Season 2. I've been enjoying this series. It's interesting that I knew nothing about the series, and a lot of people are like, well, if you like this, you'll like that. And if you like that, then you will definitely like Vox Machina. And I have to say that like I am so, and I'm not just invested in these characters. I'm invested in the people that have voiced them and in the people in Critical Role. Like I would definitely like to go back and kind of rewatch some of the campaign for sure. But like when I go back and I watch certain parts of the campaign, like I feel like I'm like one of you, like that are like, these are my friends. Like I care about these people and I want their campaign to go well. And so it's like cool that like it's so different than any other show that I'm watching like people creating the story that's been creative, and I care about both of those. It's just wild. I'm so happy that I was introduced to this world. I'm so excited about it. So like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. Like, I don't even know what to ask you guys. I normally have like so many questions. I normally am like, hey, what did you guys think of this or that? But like, it's harder now because we're watching it at the same time, but everyone knows stuff that's happening in the campaign or has happened in the campaign. I guess maybe I should ask, like, are you guys surprised about some of these flashbacks? The people that have watched the campaign that don't have any of the backstory or know about the flashbacks, like, are you, like, just blown away about it, or like as excited as I am when you realized it was Keyleth? Because the green eyes, I was like, is that Larkin? Is that like supposed to be like the person I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on? But like it's Keyleth. And then, you know, the previous episode, we got the flashback with Baby Trinket. Like how does that make you guys feel? Like knowing that like you still get these surprises even though like you know like the way the story goes, but like you don't know about the flashbacks. Like is that like a special treat for you guys? Like you get to see the thing unfold that like you witnessed online, but then you get like these little nuggets of these flashbacks, and just like for me, like I'm just like, oh, it's just part of the show, but like for you, like it has to be super special for you. I'm happy for you. I'm super happy for you. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I still haven't finished my glass of rosé, so I'm still good. And now I'm craving pizza, and I don't know what that's about. So maybe I'll go eat some pizza, have some more wine, and then I might wait until tomorrow to watch this. You guys will find out because I will be wearing a different shirt. Same shirt, same night. Different shirt, new day. Okay, guys. I'll see ya.